Okay, so today I really want to talk about this idea of perception, how people see you or how you think people see you in your mind. So this idea of perception really comes into play when we think about instances where you might be out at the grocery store and somebody's looking your way, and automatically you just think, oh my gosh, they're judging me so bad, like they're judging me so hard right now, like when really they could just be thinking about their own troubles, their own things, their own thoughts, whatever it is that's going through their minds. You're perceiving it as though that person is judging you. And so the idea that I really want to present today is, what if nobody is judging you? What if, I know this might be triggering for some people, but what if people actually want to see you doing well? What if they're looking at you and they're inspired? What if they're looking at you and they're thinking, wow, she is so amazing, I want to be like her? Instead of constantly thinking negatively, maybe you could shift the focus to something more positive, and see how your perception changes. For example, I've never really had an issue with people seeing or treating me really, really badly. Like in my life, I've always had men, friends, and kids treat me very well, right? Because my perception of myself is a positive perception, because I perceive them as positive beings. So when I approach somebody who I don't know, I'm not automatically gonna think, oh, well, they're out to get me. No, my perception is they're having their own reality. They might be stressed out about their own things, but I'm automatically going to assume that they mean me no harm. Until somebody shows you that they are harmful to your life, to your energy, to your being, to your mental health, take it as though they mean no harm. The only times where I can say I have had terrible instances or experiences with people is when my perception of myself was, what's the word? There's a word for it, but it's not coming right now. Okay, but when my perception of myself is skewed. So when I see myself as less than or not enough, or when I lacked confidence and I had been broken down to the point where I was always anxious all the time and second guessing my own self, that's when I started experiencing things that were really, really just not good, that didn't feel great to my soul. And so I had to break through that, and I went through that for a couple of years. I'm not gonna lie, it was like a tough period in my life, but I am slowly and surely bouncing back, and I know that eventually I'm gonna pick up momentum and I'm gonna pick up speed, and I'm going to start transitioning even faster back into the person who I always have been. But in my life, I've always had men treat me so well. Like if I go to the grocery store, they want to help me, they want to do things for me, they want to help me out, make my life easier. When it comes to other women, it's always a good vibe. It's always, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, thank you, you're so pretty too, where did you get that? Oh girl, I bought it at this place, it was actually on special, or there's a deal, or get them from there, they're really good quality. Okay. So I've never really had an issue with that until my perception became one that resonated with those experiences. Then I started experiencing life in a really negative way, and as I said, I'm slowly transitioning back into who I always have been, and it's refreshing. So shift your reality by shifting your perception, because you cannot attract positive things, people, and experiences into your life until you have become comfortable with perceiving yourself as somebody who is on a vibrational match and who is worthy of those things. But more than that, you need to shift your perception into one where you view those things that you want to come into your life as positive, as good. Why would you want money in your life, but you're always viewing it as a bad thing? You're always using terms like money is the root of all evil. More money, more problems. Why would money even want to come to you? Baby, it's not. It's gonna run. It's gonna go in the opposite direction. Why would your provider, masculine, healthy, caring, loving, nurturing man want to come towards you when you're constantly talking bad about men? You're constantly viewing men in a negative light. Why would he want to come to you? He's gonna go to the person who already views him as an asset, who's calling him in all the right ways. So your perception shifts your reality. Get into it.